Hey everyone, and welcome to today's explainer. We're jumping right into something that is absolutely fascinating and, let's be honest, sometimes pretty frustrating about the English language: phrasal verbs. We're drawing our structured material today straight from the fantastic curriculum over at the Easy Learning Circle, or ELC. So let's get right into it. Right off the bat, let's just address the elephant in the room. Why on earth use two words when one seems like plenty? I completely validate your frustration here. If you've ever found yourself asking why native English speakers insist on saying things like give up, look after, or wake up, instead of just using one simple traditional word, you are definitely not alone. It can kind of feel like they're overcomplicating things on purpose. But these combinations are actually the true secret to conversational English. They're the building blocks of how people actually talk to each other in real life. So here's our quick roadmap for today. First, what are phrasal verbs? Second, 7 common phrasal verbs. Third, real-life daily conversations. Fourth, a quick knowledge quiz. And finally, your path to fluency. All right, section 1, what are phrasal verbs? I want you to think of this literally like a simple math equation. A phrasal verb is basically just a standard verb plus a preposition or an adverb. But here's where the magic happens. When you combine them, taking an action and adding a direction, boom, the meaning shifts entirely into a brand new idea. This perfectly illustrates that formula in action. Take the verb wake, add the word up. Suddenly you've got wake up, which specifically means the act of stopping your sleep when that awful morning alarm goes off. Or look at sit down, moving from standing to taking a seat on a chair. And turn on, like using your hand to flip a switch and start a machine. Those two little words, they're a team. They have to work together to paint that specific picture. Moving right along to section 2, 7 common phrasal verbs. Let's check out the incredible versatility of these verbs. First up, look after, which means taking care of someone. Second, give up, meaning to quit or stop trying, kind of like a totally exhausted runner at a finish line. Third is pick up, to lift or collect. Fourth, put on, like wearing a jacket. Fifth is take off, which can mean removing something, or, an airplane leaving the runway to soar. Sixth, find out, to discover an answer. And seventh, run into, which actually isn't about running at all. It just means meeting someone unexpectedly. Next up, section 3, real-life daily conversations. Picture a super casual morning chat. Two friends are catching up. Allie kicks things off by asking a simple, everyday question. What time did you wake up today? Notice how smoothly that very first phrasal verb just naturally slides right into a normal greeting. And Ahmed responds perfectly. But look closely at what happens to the verb here. He says, I woke up at 7 o'clock. He shifted the tense from wake to woke, beautifully showing how these verbs adapt to the past tense without losing that all-important second word, up. The conversation rolls on, and Ali follows up with another question, moving seamlessly into our next verb. He asks who takes care of, or looks after, Ahmed's pet. Notice how Ahmed mirrors that exact same phrasal verb right back to his buddy. My sister looks after it. This repetition really cements just how common and standard this phrasing is in English. You don't need some fancy formal word for supervise, right? You just look after it. Finally, as they part ways, Ali leaves Ahmed with an encouraging command: never give up your studies. He uses give up not as a sign of defeat, but to inspire his friend to keep pushing forward in school. It's powerful, it's conversational, and it's deeply authentic. All right, on to section 4, the quick knowledge quiz. Time to test your memory. Question 1. Think back to that runner struggling at the finish line. Does give up mean A, to continue, B, to quit, or C, to sleep? Go ahead and lock in your guess. If you guessed B, quit, you absolutely nailed it. To give up is to stop trying. Great job! Let's keep this momentum going. Moving right along to question 2. Think back to Ahmed's pet. When you look after someone or something, does that mean A, to take care of it, B, to run away from it, or C, to jump over it? Spot on. The correct answer is A. To look after means to take care of, just like an older sister looking after her younger brother. You guys are doing fantastic. Okay, final question to bring it all home. Question 3. If you drop a book on the floor and your teacher asks you to pick up the book, are you A, throwing it away, B, lifting it, or C, breaking it? Make your final choice. And the final correct answer is B. To pick up is to lift or collect an item. Honestly, if you got all three right, give yourself a massive round of applause.
And finally, Section 5, Your Path to Fluency.
Our source material from Easy Learning Circle strongly emphasizes that daily practice is your true path to fluency. These verbs literally need to leave the screen and enter your mouth. Try slipping them into your own daily conversations. Because honestly, the more you use them, the faster your fluency will improve. And of course, they definitely encourage you to like, share, and subscribe to Easy Learning Circle for even more of these fantastic, easy-to-follow lessons. We've covered so much ground today, turning confusing word pairings into super clear, almost mathematical language formulas. So, I want to conclude this explainer by leaving you with a bit of a challenge. As you go through the rest of your day, actively listen to native speakers, whether it's in real life, on TV, or even in movies. Pay close attention. How many hidden phrasal verbs can you find out? Keep learning, keep practicing, and I will see you in the next one.